What is up, YouTube gangsters? So recently I've been online a lot and I've noticed that there's been a certain type of species that has been taking over the internet. We're talking about on TikTok, on IG, on Twitter, everywhere, even YouTube. If you don't know what I'm talking about e-girls. Now, when I first heard the term e-girls, I'm like, what's that? Like, what are they talking about? What's an e-girl? Is it emo girls? Is it gamer girls? What is that? And it took me a while to eventually figure it out or do the research and find out who exactly they are. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a girl online and she has like multicolored hair, or she has like a certain colored hair, whether it be blue, green, red, but then the next week they have a different hair color, and then the week after that they have a different hair color? So what other traits do they have that makes you identify an e-girl? Well, they're probably inspired by skate culture, emo culture, K-pop sometimes even, and most of all, anime. They like wearing anime shirts, they sometimes talk like anime girls, and they do the whole kawaii thing. And when you think about it, does this sound like familiar? Does this type of style look familiar to you? The kind of edgy look that a lot of girls are going for, or should I say e-girls? It kind of sounds like Billie Eilish, right? And yeah, you could say that. A lot of them are Billie Eilish clones, can't even lie about that. When I first ran into these type of girls, I was like, they sound pretty cool. Maybe I'll try talking to some of them and see what they're really about, especially since they're apparently really inspired by anime, you know? A lot of their look is based off of anime. And let me tell you something. When I talked to these girls, I was sorely disappointed. I was extremely disappointed. So I'm a pretty huge anime fan, right? And since a lot of these e-girls are inspired by anime and their look is based off of anime, I was thinking, oh, they must watch a lot of anime, right? Well, that was where I was wrong. So apparently, most of them don't even watch anime, they just like the aesthetic. And this is where it completely threw me off. So you mean to tell me that most e-girls style their hair like anime girls, they dress like anime girls, and they talk like anime girls, but they don't actually watch anime? What in the But in all seriousness, this type of personality or this type of persona online is becoming really popular among girls, you know? E-boys are really popular as well, but they're definitely not as big as e-girls. This e-girls trend is literally taking over the internet. I feel like this look is derivative from emo girls, you know? In the early 2000s, emo was a look, it was a trend. Now it might be a little bit played out, and I feel like it's evolved from emo girls to e-girls. And a lot of women these days, they look back at their emo days and they cringe. You'll be like, wow, I can't believe that was actually me back then. And I feel like that's gonna be the current e-girls in this age, you know? In the future, they're gonna look back at this time right now and they're gonna be like, what was I doing with myself at that age? So it definitely is a look to be edgy looking these days, but here's what I'm gonna say. Just be yourself. Don't try to hop into a trend to try and look a certain way. And I feel like a lot of girls these days and guys are basically doing that. You know, they're trying to be edgy. They're trying to be like out of nowhere and look cool and awesome. But really, it's just coming off like, all right, man, just calm down. And that's really it for this video. That's all I wanted to say. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.